Good afternoon, welcome to GrainTV. My name is Cody Bills, this is Logan Burgess. Today is Tuesday the 20th and we had the market moving a little bit lower here this morning, especially after the sharp gains we saw here yesterday. Take a look at Fire Tip, see where we closed the market day here. December corn trading down 10 cents. We had November beans down 12 3/4. Wheat in Chicago down 7 1/4, and Kansas City wheat trading off 6 1/2. You know, one of the things I think is really impacting the market is the Pro Farmer Tour right now.
Yeah.
There are comments that are coming out, and I think they drove the market a little bit today. What were they, and do you think we'll continue to see this kind of volatility as they move west?
Yeah, well, you know, certainly the crop tour was in Indiana today, and they found some very good fields there. And I do think that was weighing on the market here a little bit today, especially considering the large gains we picked up yesterday, really across the grain market. If we look at what those Pro Farmer Crop Tour scouts found today, they went into 7 fields, and out of those 7 fields averaged about 179 bushels per acre. So certainly a very good showing there compared to what we saw last year. I think the important thing, though, to note is that right now the USDA projects about 1/3 of Indiana corn in excellent category. So certainly that crop's off to a great start. If we look at it from a little bit different perspective, 76% is good to excellent. That compares to 64% over in Illinois. So I think today's good numbers didn't come as a huge surprise, and I think there's a possibility that tomorrow we could see some bushel per acre projections that are quite a bit lower than that.
You know, I think part of the move today was just to pull back from the very sharp move that we saw yesterday. You know, the weather conditions really haven't changed a whole lot. If anything, they're a little bit drier. I think yesterday there's a potential that we just sprung up, moved a little bit too fast on this, and today we took a little bit off the table. But in terms of Pro Farmer, you know, the eastern part of the U.S. really is where we're seeing a lot of the stronger yields. If you look at Ohio, we had 171.6. Pro Farmer reported 171.6 bushels per acre yield, and that compares to 144.1 on the 3-year moving average. So very strong yields out of the east. Of course, as you move west, it looks as though the yields are going to start tapering off. And the question is, can the good yields in the east kind of make up for the bad yields that we're most likely going to see reported here in the western U.S.? Keep in mind that when we're talking about the Pro Farmer Tour, they're going to be moving over to Bloomington tonight, and that's when they're going to release their final Indiana numbers.
Right, yeah, you know, and with that number, Cody, certainly expecting a big one out of that report, but it wouldn't be surprising if we did see the market supported a little bit by tomorrow and Thursday's action as we're looking at those Iowa crop in particular. Certainly we know the southwestern corner of Iowa right now in terms of soil moisture is pretty lean, and from talking to producers on the ground, it sounds like that crop has been stressed here in the last couple weeks. So certainly we know that the USDA's projected good to excellent ratings down a little bit. We'll have to see, though, what Pro Farmer comes out with here over the next 2 days.
And, of course, tomorrow we do have the ethanol report, so stay tuned. Thanks a lot for tuning in to us today, and remember, you can follow us on Twitter or follow us on Facebook. We'll see you here tomorrow.